Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Chef Becker's Kitchen, and I know it's going to be a good morning because I see fresh pasta.
That's right, that's right. Welcome to my kitchen, everybody. You asked for it, you got it. Your own personal chef every Saturday starting at 7:20. Yay. Now, first, I gotta walk you through the entire dish that we're gonna create. Today, we're gonna take some ivory, ladies and gentlemen, this is lake trout. It is also referred to as ivory salmon. Okay. Why is that? Because it comes from the salmon family. Mm-hmm. The only difference between a lake trout and a salmon migrates, goes into salt water, back to fresh water, back into salt. Lake trout doesn't. It is from a local lake right here in Wisconsin. Oh. Then another thing that we're gonna do, we have some fresh pasta. This is the component that's gonna be on the plate, which is our starch. But you wanna bring your starch to a plate. At the same time, you wanna make your life easy and have some vegetables in there. Right. So I'm gonna saute this with a little bit of tomato, some grilled green onions, and for your vegetable that's gonna stand out by itself is gonna be some green beans. Meanwhile, we're gonna do the mise en place. Mise en place in cooking, which means bring and put things in their place. Mm-hmm. Get everything ready before you start cooking. I do not wanna start with the garlic. Oh God, I forgot this. Oh God, I forgot that. So your whole dish doesn't come and become cohesive. First, as far as green beans, you sometimes have these ends. Make sure that the right ends are facing the same side. Why? Because I'm gonna show you a quick way to trim all of these.
All right, because see, I love making green beans, so this is great.
You hold the green beans together and you let them tap, so all the ends are at the same line. We have the tendency to now cut this side. No, the same side that you tap down is you turn around and you cut, because now you're only cutting and wasting just a little bit, which are the end pieces. You do the same thing with the other side. You see how on different heights they are, Sharita? So now you do the same thing with the other side, and you now cut this end. So all the ends are gone as far as the green beans.
You're so detailed.
You know, those little details are what makes a meal an experience or makes the food just a feeding.
Exactly.
And that's the difference. So for the green onions basically onions that the white part has not turned into a globe, so they have much milder flavor. What we're gonna do, we're gonna grill these, and I'm gonna shred this, and I'm gonna toss this with your pasta. Okay. So you're gonna have these beautiful strands of green. Your herbs are gonna be a little bit of fresh thyme. And when you want to take thyme off the stem, you just hold the thyme like this. I hope you can see this, and pull down against, and all the leaves come off and the stem remains.
See, I usually just buy the ones that are in the, bottle, the herbs, so I need to get on your level.
No, absolutely. You know what, something I want to tell you. Dry herbs, there's nothing wrong with dry herbs. Okay. The only thing is that the dry herbs, the water has been dehydrated. The ratio that you need to use is 1 to 3. If I tell you in my recipe 1 tablespoon of fresh, you use 1/3 of a tablespoon of dry, because it's much more potent. But that is fine. If you want to use dry herbs at this moment, all I want you to do, and all of you out there, get back to the kitchen and start cooking. That's all that matters.
Well, it looks fantastic. I know it's going to be great. It's looking good, smelling good already.
Well, next.
What are those?
Those are garlic chips. Oh, okay. We're gonna put some of these garlic chips, as far as the garnish goes, on top of the fish. Next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring our shallot. That is what we're gonna use as the root for our sauce for the fish. Now, the shallot, usually you have this tendency of seeing cooking shows and how they slice it. First, we do a horizontal cut with your palm of your hand holding the shallot together, and you do not go all the way to the end and cut through, otherwise it's going to be very difficult. Then we take, and now we go vertical, and we cut few strands, and we have a nice diced shallots.
Just curious too, Chef, when you're cooking, do you usually chop all your stuff, with the knife, or do you use like a chopper?
No, that's a great question. Why? Because I have this in my classes. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 2012. You have absolutely the right, not only the right, you don't have the time to do everything by hand and with a knife. Use a chopper, make your life easier, because that lack of stress shows in your food and makes your food even taste better. Okay. So go, sit down, relax, watch the rest of the news, get a cup of coffee, come back, and we're gonna show you how this whole thing drool responsibly, please. Drool responsibly.
It's going to be good, but we'll be back. Stay with us.
See you in a minute.